I'm rolling, you know she rolling with me. Got the power hour just like my name was 50. New cash alert, top 5 trizzy. East side till I die, get north side Philly. Came up slow, but that shit made my patience great. Hotter than all, love me, but they hate me. Peep the handshake, matter or not. You trust it cause you love her, then you hug her. I just smash her off. Get my 20 points from me scoring, and then I pass the ball. Ain't no point in me being selfish, I got no love at all. Jumping off the whip of that foreign, I switch the license plate. When you getting money, it's funny, you getting twice the hate. Download you a copy or stream it, you know that life is good. Lyrics never die, told them lyrics never die. I'll never eat her cake, but you know I love to slice the pie. I'm talking about percentages, stack it till it's limitless. Get it how you living, shit, I don't want your forgiveness.
What's going on again, y'all? It's your boy Young Heavy, and I'm back again to talk about some things, man. I know we always talk about the football side of aspect, but now we're going to slide over to the basketball type of things, man, because we in the NBA Finals right now. My Lakers is not there. You know, that's tough to see. But we got a good series going on between the Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets. Now, as y'all see that the Miami Heat was able to tie the series up 1-1 yesterday. And I want to speak on a little bit about that series, man. Honestly, the Heat could be up 2-0 right now. If Max Strus shoots the ball better in game one, Caleb Martin shoots the ball better in game one, we might be talking about the Nuggets losing both games at home. But, you know, the Heat did their job. You know, it's your priority to at least get one on the other team's home floor. That's Denver's first loss at home the whole playoffs. And I always felt like if any team was going to be able to get one off of them, it was Miami. Because Miami just plays with what they call, what the fans tell me on Twitter, that Heat culture. When they play with that Heat culture, they are really a tough team to beat. Now, I'm telling y'all now, I picked the Heat in 7, you know, because of various reasons. You know, like I said, Miami's just a gritty team. Jimmy Butler got this team believing on a level that I've never seen before. Another thing that was brought to my attention, if you saw at the end of the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 7, once they won, and they tried to hand Jimmy Butler the Eastern Conference Finals trophy, not the MVP, the regular trophy, and Jimmy said, "No, I don't want to hold that. I'll wait to hold the other one." That let me know, like, he on that mentality like Kobe. Job is not finished. You know what I mean? I didn't experience this before, and we went to the finals and lost. So I'm cool that we here now. We won, but we got a bigger job on our hands, and that's to win the NBA title. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, man. Denver Nuggets, they're a great team. They're a great team, very hard to beat. But like I said in our spaces in Sports After Dark, make sure if y'all not following Sports After Dark, make sure y'all follow on Twitter, Sports A Dark _ with my co-hosts Ashley Baker, Mark Gunnels, Chris Lewis. I told them that you can let Jokic get his, but you can't let Jamal Murray get his. He's the deciding factor. Everybody else to say, yeah, cool. And also you can add that, you know, Jokic, you got to take away the assist. Every time Jokic score 40 or more and he don't got the assist with it, they lose. They have a higher chance of losing those games. But I always say Jamal Murray is the person that you got to hold under control. Because me as a Lakers fan, I watched every game last series, and every game was tight against the Nuggets. You know what I mean? And we had a chance to win a lot of those games. But Jamal Murray was unstoppable. He was unstoppable. If you can contain him, you have a far better chance of winning. Because Michael Porter Jr., he's great at what he do, but Michael Porter Jr., it ain't a shot he don't like. It ain't a shot he don't like. He gonna shoot the ball every single time, whether he miss or make it. So it's like, yeah, you got to worry about Michael Porter Jr., but Jamal Murray is the one that you got to really focus in on. You take him out of the game, you have a very strong chance of winning. And that's what I wanted to speak on and I wanted to talk about. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about to you guys, you got to talk about these legacies that's going on, man. And I wanted to go about on Jimmy Butler's legacy. Jimmy Butler got a chance to do something special. And I wanted to ask y'all a question like, what do you think Jimmy Butler's legacy will be if he wins? Anybody ever thought about that? You know what it could be if he did win the title? I know a few things. I know you could also say there's going to be some arguments between him and Dwayne Wade. Now, I'm not saying he's a better player than Dwayne Wade, so before y'all start doing all of that, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he's a better player than D Wade. However, Jimmy Butler has some arguments for the Heat that Dwayne Wade doesn't. Now, to me, I feel like this Miami Heat team is very resemblant to that 2006 Miami Heat team. No, not how Dwayne Wade performed in that NBA Finals. Because Dwayne Wade in that NBA Finals, he performed on a level that we're going to always remember. It was a historic performance from him in that NBA Finals. I'm talking about how that team was and how they were the underdogs in that series against the Mavericks with Avery Johnson as the head coach. I think the Mavericks was the number one team in the league all year that year. Dirk was hooping, and the Heat was able to pull that out after being down 2-0. So I see what Jimmy Butler and the argument they could have with Dwayne Wade is. For one, by himself, Wade has only got the Heat to the finals one time. This is Jimmy Butler's second time getting the Miami Heat to the NBA Finals, and he was the legit reason on why they are there. You know what I mean? He got a lot of undrafted players around him. I mean, he got Bam Adebayo, mind you. Tyler Hero is hurt. Jimmy is hurt, and they're here now. If he wins and get Finals MVP, going to be a little bit of discussion if you say, well, is Jimmy Butler the best Heat player of all time? Even if you got Dwayne Wade there, a lot of people, and I know a lot of Dwayne Wade fans going to say no, but Jimmy Butler definitely has an argument. He has an argument. 2 Finals appearances, 1 Finals MVP. Got a lot of bit going on. I mean, of course, Wade accolades is better. You know what I mean? Overall, decorated. Wade has made more All-Star teams, more defensive All-Star teams, and yada yada yada. I'm just talking about on the strength of the success that Wade has had for the Heat and Jimmy had for the Heat by themselves. Not when LeBron was there. So you ain't got to bring up, well, Wade got 3 rings, yada yada. No, we talking about when Wade was by himself and Jimmy Butler by himself. Jimmy Butler has an argument. I feel like if he wins this one for his legacy, for one, it will make him a Hall of Famer. You can nip that in the bud. He'll definitely be a Hall of Famer. I don't know if he'll be first ballot, but he'll definitely be a Hall of Famer. And for 2, you can have an argument about him and Dwayne Wade. If who was the better Heat player for that franchise? I hate to say it, but you know what I mean. It is what it is. Uh, it will be hard for me to go against Wade because they call it Wade County for a reason. Wade built that arena, but I just wouldn't be surprised at the arguments on that, man. And then going to the other side of that, you got Nikola Jokic. What would that do for his legacy? You know what I mean? Would Nikola Jokic be the best international player of all time? Where would he rank? Where would you rank Nikola Jokic as the best all-time international player? You got a few people. You got Dirk Nowitzki. You got Hakeem Olajuwon. You got Matt Ginobili. You know what I mean? So where would you rank him at between amongst those people? Oh, you got Giannis. I forgot all about Giannis. Where would you rank him amongst those people? Say if Jokic does win, and he wins, he'll have MVP. He has 2 league MVPs. He'll win the chip, and he'll have a Finals MVP. Where would you rank him at amongst Giannis, Olajuwon? You could throw Ginobili in there if you want, if you want to. So where would you put him at? I think I would put Jokic, in my opinion. This is my opinion. I would think he would be 3rd probably. I don't because now that I see that Giannis is there, Hakeem Olajuwon was a dog. Hakeem Olajuwon was a dog offensively and defensively. You know what I mean? And he won 2 championships. And he was he had a team around him, but he was the biggest reason on why they won the title. You know what I mean? Like, they called him the dream for a reason. He could hit you up every way, just like Jokic could. He could put the ball on the floor, drop past you, go to the hole. He could score left hand, right hand, had amazing footwork, pump fakes, had the fadeaway jumper. He wasn't shooting threes because in that era, a lot of people wasn't shooting threes. But he was amazingly skilled. Now, I would put Giannis 2nd because Giannis accolades is crazy too. Giannis got 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year. He won a chip, Finals MVPs, multiple All-Star selections, multiple All-First Defensive Team selections. You know, he just got a lot going on with that. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If Giannis was able to build his post moves, like go to see Hakeem Olajuwon and become a better player in the post and be able to score lethal from that era, you would put Giannis as the best player all time internationally because Giannis can do everything else. I mean, I don't think he's a better playmaker than Jokic is, But Giannis is a great playmaker. He can put the ball on the floor. He can find other people open. But what hurts Giannis the most is his jump shot, and he'll handle back to the basket game. If he can get that down, he'll be he'll be great. Now I know a lot of people will argue for Jokic. Jokic is like he's amazing offensively. Jokic is really amazing offensively where you can't do nothing to stop him. There's nothing you can do to stop Jokic at all. He's a liability defensively. He could be a little better, but he's a liability on defense. But to watch what he can do at 7 foot, push the ball on the floor, throwing no look passes, and be able to get other people open, out also being able to score whenever he wants to because you can't stop Jokic from scoring. You can't. Bam Adebayo is an amazing defender, and he doing all he can defensively, and he can't stop Jokic at all. I haven't seen nobody stop Jokic this whole playoff run. Anthony Davis has been amazing defensively in the playoffs, and Jokic been putting him on a barbecue grill. He been cooking with the uncle slides on and the towel on. He got his yak in his hand. You know how it is if you've been to them barbecues. Y'all know that's how Jokic is doing out here, man. So I mean, to me personally, he would rank third time internationally, in my opinion. But some people may feel different. So I just wanted to come in real quick, get y'all my little intake on those situations. So y'all could drop y'all opinions in the comments section. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate the love and support that y'all give me. And let me know how y'all feel about where Jokic will rank internationally if he wins this title. Or what would it be for Jimmy Butler's legacy if he wins this title? And give me your opinions on who y'all got winning the series, man. This is your boy Young Heavy. I got love for all of y'all, man. Stay tuned because I got some more stuff coming for y'all, man. So catch y'all when I catch y'all, man. Peace.